played and both teams' lineups having been announced, we are ready to play ball. The Saints take the field, and on the mound is Dylan Barkley on the mound is Altos, getting ready to toss his warm-up pitches. High clouds today and a little dark cloud. We're not sure if we're going to get all 4 games in this weekend. We have one today. We have a couple of games tomorrow and one final game on Sunday, weather permitting. Right now it's a beautiful day, no rain. And as I say, we're about ready to play ball. Dan Gilmore here, bringing you baseball at its finest. Amateur ball, college ball. We did settle that strike in the majors, so we will have a major league season. After it being announced that the first 2 weeks would be canceled, we're told we get all 162 games after all. That's good news. Mr. Alcos has finished his warm-up tosses. Carson Green, the center fielder, steps up to the plate, right-handed batter. And they play him pretty much straight away, a little bit to pull. First pitch gets past the catcher. There is ball 1 outside. First pitch at 11:04. The 1-0 pitch, fouled back to the screen, count evens, 1 ball, 1 strike. It's 3:25 down the lines here at Yelm High School. 390 to straightaway center field. The 1-1 pitch, curveball, and there's a little lazy pop. It has some legs to it as the left fielder Williams watches it go over the fence. Home run, and just like that, the Yellow Jackets take a 1-0 lead. Lead-off home run.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 13,
Hayden Foltz now steps to the plate. He's a lefty to face the right-handed pitching Alcos. So the third pitch of the ball game goes over the left field fence, and immediately the Yellow Jackets lead 1-0. First pitch to Foltz, a little bit high, ball 1. Next pitch, swing and a miss, evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball, swing and a miss. 1-2 is the count. The 1-2 pitch, swing and a little bouncer out to the mound. Going to be a tough play over the first, and he nipped him. 1-3 goes the scoring. 1 away, 1 in. James Anderson comes to the plate. The first baseman, right-handed batter, wears number 20 on his yellow jersey.
Batting third, First baseman number 20, James Henderson.
St. Martin's, of course, wearing their red and black home uniforms. One out, one in. And there is another fly ball to left field, giving chase and watching it go foul. Williams simply throws the ball back in, a long, loud strike for James Anderson. Early on, we see that Western Montana has some pop. Montana State. Two hopper out to the short, or the second baseman, throws across to Renault at first base. Quickly two away. Tyler Godfrey coming up to the plate now.
Batting fourth,
Left-handed batter.
baseman number 17, Tyler Godfrey.
Base is clear, two away, one in on the third pitch. Carson Green put one over the left field fence. First pitch, looks at ball low. One ball, no strikes. And there is another ball hit left side, giving chase in foul territory for the third out. It's taken by Williams. So after half an inning, one run on Carson Green's home run, and no errors by the Saints. It is the bottom of the first. Saints come to the plate. We are ready, and Hunter Kosmider comes to the plate, the third
Leading
baseman.
out the game for the Saints. The third baseman, number 7, Hunter Kosmider.
Right-handed batter facing the left-handed pitching Barkley. First pitch, a little bit outside, ball one. Cody Issa waits on deck. Next pitch, low strike is called by the home plate umpire. Count evens 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch, beautiful yacker. Misses the plate, however. 2 balls and a strike now on Kosmider. Swing and a miss. Count evens 2-2. The 2-2 pitch, the leadoff batter. There is a fly ball to, doesn't even get out of the infield. It's taken by the shortstop, Cooper Dulick, and just like that, 1 away.
Batting second,
Cody Issa.
baseman number 13, Cody Issa.
Cody Issa takes a bit of a crouch and watches the first pitch in and over for strike 1. Next pitch, the bat gets away from Issa, but he does swing at the next ball and to make it 2 balls or no balls, 2 strikes. Aluminum can be a little bit slippery. Need some pine tar there, son. Next pitch over but low. A ball and 2 strikes on the second baseman. Outside, 2-2. Inside, count is full now on Issa. Swing and a miss, struck out swinging. So 2 down here in the bottom of the first. This is only St. Martin's second home game.
Batting third, first baseman number 12, Aaron Renaud.
And they have a perfect record at home. Aaron Renaud comes up now, the left-handed batting first baseman. The 1 home game against the University of Puget Sound back in February. First pitch, low, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Scoreboard shows, now it shows a ball and no strikes. Left-handed pitcher watches the ball in there for a strike. 1-1. 2 outs for the Saints. Next pitch, belted to right center field, and it's going to get all the way to the fence. A double, a 2-out double for Issa as he stands at second. Renaud, that is.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter number 6, Mark Stewart.
Mark Stewart steps up to the plate now, right-handed batter. Dylan Barkley, of course, the southpaw on the mound. Looks in to get the sign. Checks the runner. And there's a fly ball to right field. And it is taken by the right fielder, Hayden Foltz, for the third out of the inning.
For the Saints in the first, no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on base.
No errors, no runs, 1 hit, 1 man left. We go to the top of the second. It's 1-0 Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets will send up Cooper Dulick, Mitch Winter, and Mason Powell. They lead on the leadoff home run from Carson Green, 1-0. Alcos' first pitch, a little bit high and outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Inside part of the plate, evens the count, 1-1. This game will go 9 innings unless it's shortened by rain, as a pop foul goes off to our right and out of play. Ball and 2 strikes now. The count to Dulick. Swing and a miss, and he goes down on strikes. First strikeout for Alcos. Got him swinging. Mitch Winter, the designated hitter, steps up to the plate.
The designated hitter, number 40, Mitch Winter.
Left-handed batter. Facing the righty on the mound. Check swing, cost him a strike anyway. Next pitch, high and outside, evens the count. Ball and a strike. 1 out here in the top of the second inning. 1 run in for the Yellow Jacks. And there is a fly ball to right field and foul. Had home run depth, but not the trajectory. Left-handed batter pulled the ball. Count is 1-2. Swing and a miss. Throw down to first. So the put out is recorded as a strike, and 2-3. 2 strikeouts in the inning as Mason Powell, the third baseman, comes to the plate. If he can get aboard, Ethan Babcock, the catcher, waits on deck.
Number 12, Mason Powell.
A little bit low, ball 1. Next pitch, missed the plate. 2 balls, no strikes. Pitching distance is 60 feet 6 inches, the same as in the major leagues. That was changed from 50 feet back in 1893. Swing and a miss, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch fouled off to our right, now to play. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and we're in the second. The 2-2 pitch looked awfully good from here, but not to the umpire. Count is full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Next pitch, 2-hopper to the shortstop, goes over to first, nips him by a step. So it's a 1-2-3 innings. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left aboard. We go to the bottom of the second inning. It's the Yellow Jackets 1 and the Saints nothing. In their half of the second inning, the St. Martin Saints will send up Griffin Williams, Johnny Shimabukuro, and Cody Chavis.
Fielder number 8, Griffin Williams.
Williams, a right-handed batter, facing the lefty on the mound. They play him straight away. First pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 1. Dark clouds continue overhead, but so far no droplets. Next pitch, center field, and it drops for a base hit. Carson Green cannot catch up to it, so it is a base hit for Williams. And now Johnny Shimabukuro comes to the plate.
Batting second, the right fielder number 23, Johnny Shimabukuro.
Right-handed batter. Barkley gets the sign. His catcher sets up outside. Ball 1. Throw over to first base, keeping Williams honest there. First base hit of the ball game for the Saints. Low, ball 2. Cody Chavis waits on deck. The 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. And hit and run was on. The steal was on and out at second. The pitch was a strike. 2-1 is the count. Bases cleared. And the 2-1 pitch is a solid shot. It's going to get not all the way to the fence, but it is fielded by the center fielder. 2 base hits in a row. Unfortunately, the runner caught stealing. So just 1 out. And Cody Chavis comes to the plate.
The center fielder, number 21, Cody Chavis.
Little trickler out to the mound. They go the short way and only get the lead runner. 1-6 is the scoring. 1-4 is the scoring, that is. Second baseman made the play. And a fielder's choice puts Chavis on board. Jason Delatre is the batter now.
The catcher, number 18, Jason Delatre.
Two outs, a man on first. Saints trail by a run. First pitch from the windup, a little bit low, ball 1. Top of the third, Ethan Babcock and Dominic Bousseau. And then the lead batter will come to the plate. Toss over to first, and back in plenty of time is Chavis. Ball and no strikes as the pitch is batted high but playable by the center fielder. He puts it away, and there go the Saints. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 1 man left, and we go to the third inning. Leading off the top of the third for the Yellow Jackets is Ethan Babcock, the catcher. He'll be followed by Dominic Bousseau and the leadoff batter Carson Green, who homered his first time at bat on the third pitch of the ball game. Babcock, right-handed batter, facing the righty on the mound. First pitch, low and away, ball 1. Gets away from the catcher. Yelm Field, Tornado Field, they probably call it. Next pitch also misses. 2-0. Years ago, the Tornadoes played a kind of a strange brand of football. They had rotating quarterbacks. Next pitch, 3-0. Three ball, no strike count on the catcher. There's a strike right down the center of the plate. And he takes ball four and trots up to the first base. Oh, those bases on balls. Dominic Busso now is the batter with one aboard, nobody out.
Left fielder number 23, Dominic Busso.
Top of the order, Carson Green waits on deck. We know he's got some pop. First pitch shows bunt, and quickly Dolatre looks him back to first base. Pop foul out of play, count evens, 1 ball and a strike. Wind blowing from left to right. Next pitch, high, ball 2. Altos with a little bit of control problem here early on. There's a check swing. No swing, says the first base umpire. 3-1 is the count. The 3-1 pitch. There goes the runner. Hit and run on. Fielded by the third baseman over to first, but it pulls the first baseman Ija off the bag, and everybody's safe. So we're deciding whether to call that an infield hit. It is an infield hit. Carson Green up to the plate now. And the ball gets away from the catcher. That's going to be a wild pitch. Okay. Runners on second and third now on the wild pitch. And Carson Green swinging that aluminum around. Again, his home run over the left field fence in the third pitch of the ball game. And, of course, he hopes to do it again. Runners on second and third now. Pitch way outside, and the runner's coming home. And there is the second run of the ball game. Another wild pitch. And this time it cost him. Busso takes third on the play. And the Yellow Jackets lead 2-0. There's a seeing eye ball, goes up the left side. Going to score the runner from third. So right away, it's 3-0. And give Green a couple of RBIs now. First with that solo home run in the top of the first inning. And now sending Busso home. Hayden Foltz comes to the plate, the right fielder. Left-handed batter. Curveball catches the outside part of the plate. Strike one. Next pitch way outside. Evens the count, 1 ball and a strike. Runner on first, Carson Green. Takes his lead off. And he goes. Throw is dropped by the catcher. Give him a stolen base. So runner in scoring position. Nobody out here in the top of the third for the Yellow Jackets. 2 balls and a strike is the count. Next pitch inside. 3-1. Delatre goes out and has a word with his pitcher. Try to get him a little calmed down. 3-1, first base is open. Three and 1 the count to the right fielder. One on, a couple in. And there's a pop foul off to our left and out of play. Count goes full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Runner on second, Carson Green takes his lead off. Inside, and he walked him. Runners at first and second now. 2 bases on balls in the inning. 2 wild pitches in the inning. And 2 hits in the inning.
The first baseman, number 20, James Anderson.
James Anderson grounded out to the second baseman his first trip. Now with 2 on and nobody out, he comes to the plate. If you're wondering, the infield fly rule would be in effect. Fewer than 2 outs, runners at first and second. Ball 1. Infield fly rule instituted not quite 100 years ago to make sure that cheap double plays couldn't be had. Next pitch, low, 2 balls. Falco certainly doesn't want to load the bases. But he's in danger of doing just that as the next pitch comes in low and outside. 3 balls, no strikes. And if you want to see what the take sign is, check the manager. It's undoubtedly on. 3 balls, no strikes. 2 runners on base. And there is ball 4. A 4-pitch walk loads the bases now. Puts Green at third, Foltz at second, and Anderson stands at first. Tyler Godfrey now is the second baseman, but we're waiting to see if Alcos is going to stay in to face him. And Alcos is going to go take some bench. All 3 runners belong to him, and we're waiting to see who the new pitcher is. Cameron Richards coming into pitch.
He's taking over on the mound for the Saints, number 28, Cameron Richards.
Cameron Richards comes up with his team in a pickle. The bases are loaded.
Tyler Godfrey.
And Tyler Godfrey, the batter, popped out to the short left field to end the first inning. Left-handed batter. And Richards' first pitch, sidearm delivery, a little bit outside, ball 1. Three in so far for the Yellow Jackets. 2 of those runs in this inning. Inside, there's a strike. Side-arming lefty evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch, down the right field line for extra bases. That'll score 1 run. 2 runs come in, and a stand-up double for Godfrey puts his team ahead 5-0. That brings up Cooper Dulick, the shortstop. He struck out swinging to open up the top of the second inning. Right-handed batter. 2-1, still nobody out. First pitch, fastball, strike 1. Next pitch. Popped into short right field. Drifting under it is the second baseman. Puts it away. There is one out. Mitch Winter, the designated hitter. He struck out swinging and was thrown out 2-3. If you're scoring along with us, left-handed batter. Two runners in scoring position. First pitch, next pitch, strike. Curveball misses high and away. Evens the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. Mason Powell waits on deck. He grounded out to the shortstop his first trip. The 1-1 pitch. Check swing. 2-1. Wind blowing straight in now from left field. The 2-1 pitch. Right over the plate. 2-2, count level. Foul back to the screen. Count 2-2. Lefty facing a left-handed batter. Slight advantage to the pitcher. An advantage to the batter, of course, because he's that much closer to first base. Full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, and 2 in this inning. And he walks him. Ninth batter to come up to the plate this inning, Mason Powell, the third baseman.
Batter to third baseman, number 12, Mason Powell.
Bases loaded for the third baseman. Right-handed batter. Looks at the first pitch, catches the outside part of the plate. Strike 1. Bases full of Yellow Jackets. The 1-strike pitch. Low, ball 2. Ball 1, that is. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, and a 5-0 lead for the visiting Yellow Jackets, who have certainly put a sting in today. High ball 2. 2-1. No place to put him. And there is a fly ball to center field. It's going to get down for extra bases. 1 run scores, 2 runs score, and they hold up the runner at first base. It is now 7-0, Yellow Jackets. And the 10th player to come to the plate, Ethan Babcock. The catcher,
Number 34, Ethan Babcock.
he walked earlier in this inning, was wild pitch to second, wild pitch to home, and then batted in by Busso. Right-handed batter with runners on second and third. Looks at a pitch. Ball one. Next pitch, that catches the plate. 1-1. Still only one man out in this so far 6 run. 6 runs here in the top of the third inning. And the 10th man coming to the plate. There's a fly ball to medium right field. It's taken, and the runner tags from third. He's going to come home. And without a throw, and taking third on the play, is Mason Powell. So another run scores. It is 8-0.
Now batting, the left fielder number 23, Dominic Busso.
Dominic Busso, who singled and scored earlier in this inning. We're still in the third, ladies and gentlemen. 7 runs across the plate for the Yellow Jackets. Inside strike called by the home plate umpire. Two outs. The runner on third takes his lead. Richards delivers. Called strike 2. Nice yacker. Richard seems to have a natural break to his ball. No balls and 2 strikes. And there's a 3 bouncer to the first baseman. He'll take it to the bag himself. And finally, the Saints are out of the inning. But 7 runs cross the plate on 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. No errors. 1 man left aboard. We go to the bottom of the third inning. We're only in the third, and it's 8-0 Yellow Jackets. The Saints coming to bat here in the bottom of the third inning. They have a big hole to climb out of. They trail the Yellow Jackets 8-0. 7 runs in the top of the third inning by the Yellow Jackets.
The shortstop, number
Ryan
4,
Oshiro leads off.
Ryan Oshiro.
He'll be followed by the top of the order, Hunter Kosmider and Cody Issa. Left-handed batter facing the left-handed pitching Yellow Jacket. First pitch inside, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch caught the outside portion of the plate for strike 1. Count evens, and I'm sure that the Yellow Jackets coach is saying just throw strikes. Curveball goes high. 2 balls and a strike. Nobody out. We're in the bottom of the third. The Yellow Jackets led this one off with a solo home run, followed by 7 more runs in the top of the third inning. Next pitch misses. 3-1. The 3-1 pitch down the right field line. That's a fair ball. He's going to get at least to second base, and he will stop there. So a solid leadoff by Ryan Oshiro. The second baseman brings up the third baseman, Hunter Kosmider. And yes, the Saints need base runners. And rock and roll number 2 by Gary Glitter plays.
The baseman number 7, Hunter Kosmider.
Kosmider with a runner in scoring position. See if the Saints can have a big inning the way the Yellow Jackets did in the top of the inning. Leadoff double bodes well. First pitch is fouled off to our right and out of play. Strike 1. Cody Issa waits on deck. Struck out swinging in the first inning. Check of the runner. And he delivers low. Ball 1. Ball and a strike. There's a 3 bouncer out to the shortstop. Throw across, and he is safe. Pulled his first baseman off the bag, but we're going to call that a base hit all the way. So 2 hits in the inning for the Saints. Oshiro remains on second base. Cody Issa now.
Second baseman number 13, Cody Issa.
Cody Issa struck out swinging his first time at bat in the first inning. And there is a fly ball to short center field. It's going to be taken by the shortstop, Cooper Dulick. It was taken by the second baseman, okay. Tyler Godfrey, umpire blocking me out of that play. And that could have been an infield fly, but it was not.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 12, Aaron Renaud.
Aaron Renaud doubled his first time up. We would love to double here. Saints need some runs to stay in this one. They trail at 8-0. A 7-run third inning for the Yellow Jackets. Strike 1 called. Runners at first and second for Renaud. They take their lead, and a curveball just misses. Low and outside. Count even now. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, 2 on. We're in the third. Ball gets away from the catcher. Both runners will advance. And we're calling that a wild pitch. First base now open. 2 runners in scoring position. Ball, of course, was a ball. Got away from the catcher. Ruled a wild pitch. Check the runner who takes a couple more steps back. Kosmider at second. Oshiro stands at third. Curveball. High strike called by the home plate umpire. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next pitch. Fly ball to deep left field. Looking up, and he caught it. Oh, my goodness. Circus catch out there by Busso to make it 2 outs. Mark Stewart, the designated hitter, was the last out of the first inning. He steps to the plate now with 2 on and 2 out.
Mark Stewart.
Right-handed batter with a chance to do some damage. Saints with their first run of the ball game with that sacrifice fly. Throw to second. Back in plenty of time is Kosmider. One ball, no strikes. Check back. Now the delivery. And it gets away from the catcher, allowing the runner to go to third base. Is that also a wild pitch? Scored another wild pitch. Had quite a few of those in the ball game. Either that or the official score was himself a catcher at one point. We don't know. But man stands on third. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 outs in the inning. That misses. 3-0. The 3-0 pitch. There's a strike. Take on all the way. 3-1 now to Mark Stewart. Griffin Williams awaits on deck. He was caught stealing in the second inning. Swing and a foul at the plate. Full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th inning, 3rd inning. Fly ball taken in the infield by the second baseman for the 3rd out. 1 run on 2 hits, One man left and no errors.
1 run on 2 hits, no errors,
The
and
score
one
after
left
3
on base.
is
With
8-1.
3 innings in the books. Our score, the Yellow Jackets 8. And the same.
We go to the 4th inning as the Yellow Jackets have a 7-run lead. 8-1 is the score as Carson Green, who has scored twice with 2 hits, leads off the 4th, takes the first pitch inside, ball 1. Skies have brightened up a little bit. Weather concerns this weekend. The next pitch also misses. 2 balls and no strikes. Green opened up things with a fly ball to over the left field fence. His first trip, giving his team a 1-run lead. They've added 7 more since. There's a strike. 2-1 the count now on Green. 2-1 pitch, swing and a foul back to the screen. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hayden Foltz, the man on deck, picks up the ball and hands it back to the umpire. The 2-2 pitch, and there is a shot out to right field for a base hit. So Green is 3 for 3.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 13, Hayden Foltz.
Curveball just misses outside. Ball and no strikes. There's a 1 bouncer to the first baseman. He'll take it to the bag himself. On the play, Green takes second. James Anderson, the first baseman, comes up. He's 0 for 1 with a walk in the 3rd inning.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 20, James Anderson.
He also walked and scored in that big inning back in the 3rd. Runner takes his lead. Strike one, right across the plate. The one strike pitch. Cameron Richards looks in, delivers, misses high, ball one. Clouds still threaten to shorten this game, but no rain as of yet. We're playing a home game, but it's at Yelm High School. Beautiful artificial turf here. They say it's a different game when you play a baseball game on artificial turf. I don't know. I've never played one. Low, ball two. Two balls and a strike on the first baseman. Ground ball fair. Long throw over to first base, and they get him. 5-3 goes the scoring, and there are 2 outs here in the top of the 4th inning. Tyler Godfrey doubled and scored in the 3rd. Carson Green stands at third base. A 2-hopper to the first baseman, though, is the 3rd out of the inning. So no runs on 1 hit, 1 man left, no errors by the Saints. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It's 8-1.
The left fielder, number 8,
Griffin Williams comes up to the plate. Griffin Williams caught stealing back in the 2nd. We're in the 4th now. Saints trail the Yellow Jackets 8-1. First pitch, swinging strike. The 0-1 pitch, low, ball 1. Williams will be followed by Johnny Shimabukuro and Cody Chavis. Curveball misses high. Kind of hung a little bit, too. 2-1. And there's another strike. Count levels. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wind is now blowing straight in from left field. The 2-2 pitch. Fly ball out of here. Out of play. Count remains 2-2. Barkley delivers. There's a swing held on to by the catcher. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. That is a strikeout.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 23, Johnny Shimabukuro.
As you heard our stadium announcer say, Johnny Shimabukuro comes to the plate. Right fielder bats right-handed. Barkley's first pitch to him is a fly ball out to right field. Moving over half a dozen steps and taking it on the run, Hayden Foltz. 2 away. And with the bases clear, Cody Chavis, the center fielder, comes up.
Third, the center fielder, number 21.
He was aboard on a fielder's choice in the second inning. Two out, nobody on. First pitch high, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch, fastball right down the heart of the plate. Count evens now, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs, nobody on. St. Martin's needs some base runners. They need some runs. The 1-1 pitch, high for ball 2. Babcock has to stand up to take it. The 2-1 pitch from the full windup. Foul ball out of play. Count evens, 2 balls and 2 strikes. We'll be on tomorrow, I believe, at noon. Oh, yes. And I believe that's going to be a doubleheader, but I have a lot of beliefs here. It is a doubleheader. It does start at noon, and the count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes with that foul out of play. If Chavis can get aboard, Delattre stands on deck. Low. Full count now. Three-two pitch. Out of the park, off to our right. Count remains full. And there's a swing and a foul back at what was probably ball 4. Yogi Berra swung at a lot of pitches outside the strike zone. He was asked, why do you swing at a bad ball? He said, if I hit it, it wasn't a bad one. Yogiisms actually made sense when he said them. They were funny in retrospect. And there's ball 4. And with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th, St. Martin's has a base runner.
Batting forward, the catcher number 18, Jason Dulatre.
Jason Dulatre comes to the plate now. His second trip, flied out to center field, his first time. One aboard, 2 men out. 8-1 is the score. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. The no ball, 1 strike pitch. Check of the runner. Swing and a miss, quickly in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. Dulatre. Ryan Oshiro, the shortstop, waits on deck. He doubled and scored the only run of the game for the Saints. He was wild pitched to third base. Scored on a sacrifice fly. Swing and a miss, and there go the Saints. It is
In the 6th half of the 4th, no runs, no
1
hits,
man left.
1 left on base. We head to the 5th. And now our score
It's
remains the
8-1.
Jackets.
Yellow Jackets lead. Coming to bat in the 5th inning, Tyler Godfrey. Cooper Dulick leads things off. He's the shortstop. Wears number 1 on his jersey. Swings at the first pitch. Down to the shortstop. Over across the field. And he nips him. 1 pitch, 1 away. Six-3 goes the scoring. Mitch Winter, the designated hitter, steps up. Walked and scored in that 7-run 3rd inning. Strike 1. Next pitch misses the plate. Count even, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2. Next pitch misses low and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 90-foot base paths here in college as well as in the pros. Swing and a miss. Got him on strikes. Quickly 2 outs in the inning. Mason Powell
Batting third.
doubled and scored.
Number 12, Mason Powell.
2 outs, nobody on. Foul back to the screen. 0-1. Richards gets the sign. Low, ball 1. Ball and a strike. There's strike 2. Checked his swing, cost him a strike. One bouncer to the shortstop, over to first. 1-2-3 inning. The Yellow Jackets go down. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left aboard. We've played 4.5. Montana leads St. Martin's 8-1. Dylan Barkley has gone all the way so far for the Yellow Jackets. He remains on the mound, and he will look at Ryan Oshiro.
Leading off the home half of the fifth, the shortstop, number
Followed
4,
by Hunter Kosmider and Cody Isa. Ryan Oshiro doubled this last time aboard and was the only run for the Saints. One strike to the left-handed batter. Montana State. Quickly the count goes no balls, 2 strikes. And good news here in Yelm. The sun is peeking out from behind the clouds, if only momentarily. We still have some dark clouds overhead. There is a fly ball caught by the right fielder, Hayden Foltz. Nine unassisted. That brings up the top of the order, Hunter Kosmider. He popped out to the shortstop.
Third baseman, number 7, Hunter Kosmider.
Had a single in the third. First pitch catches the outside part of the plate for strike one. Cody Issa stands on deck. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Next pitch bounces in. Makes count 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a 3 bouncer to the short, and he nips him. 6-3 goes the put out. And there are 2 away. The bases are cleared. Cody Issa steps up to the plate. Popped out to second base his last time aboard.
Batting third, the second baseman, number 13, Cody Issa.
Right-handed batter. Swings at the first pitch. Roller to the third baseman, and there go the Saints. 1, 2, 3 they go. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left aboard. We've played 5 complete. It is 8-1. Yellow Jackets. As we go to the top of the 6th inning, Ethan Babcock will step to the plate. He walked in the 3rd inning and was wild pitch to second, then to third, and he scored one of those 7 runs that the Yellow Jackets put across the plate. Hits the first pitch, fly ball to medium right field. Drifting under it is Shimabukuro. Takes it for the first out of the inning. That brings up Dominic Busso. Dominic.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 23, Dominic Busso.
He singled and scored in the 3rd. Base is clear, 1 out. Takes the first pitch called, strike 1. Wind picking up a little bit now. Foul at the plate. No balls, 2 strikes. One away here in the top of the 6th. Fly ball off to our right and out of play. Busso will be followed by the top of the order, Carson Green, who has 3 hits in the ball game. He's 3 for 3. Uso fouls the next one away. Count remains 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes on the left fielder. Low, ball 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Carson Green awaits on deck. Strike 3, caught him looking. Backwards K, and the top of the order comes to the plate. Carson Green, he's 3 for 3 with a home run. He's scored twice.
Batting third, the center fielder number 2, Carson Green.
Saints are happy to have him come to bat with nobody on base. First pitch, tomahawk down the left field line, foul. No balls, 1 strike to the center fielder. And another foul ball, same location, same result. 2 strikes. The 2-strike pitch. High and outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hayden Foltz waits on deck as the count evens 2-2. And there's a fly ball. It's going to get out of here. Count remains 2-2. If Green gets aboard, Hayden Foltz will be the batter. He also scored in the 3rd inning. Very few batters did not. There's a fly ball down the right field line, out of play. The 2-2 pitch. Low. Count it full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 2 away, nobody on. They play Green straight away and fairly deep. Caught him looking. Strike 3. 2 looking strikeouts in the inning for Richards. And another 1-2-3 inning. Go the Yellow Jackets. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left aboard. We have played 5.5 innings. We go to the bottom of the 6th. The Yellow Jackets 8 and the Saints 1. Aaron Renault comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom of the sixth for St. Martin's.
First baseman, number 12, Aaron Renault.
Left-handed batter. He had a 2-out double in the first inning and was stranded there at second base. First pitch, 3-bouncer to the second baseman. Throws over to the first baseman, James Anderson, for the first out. 1 pitch, 1 away. Mark Stewart, the designated hitter.
Number 6, Mark Stewart.
He's 0 for 2. First pitch misses a little bit outside. Ball 1. Next pitch catches the lower part of the strike zone. Count evens. 1 ball and a strike. 1 out here in the 6th inning for the Saints. Worm burner to the shortstop. Over across, pulls the first baseman off the bag, but he gets the tag. 6-3 goes the put out. There are 2 away for the left fielder, Griffin Williams. Caught stealing back in the second.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 8, Griffin Williams.
Strike taken. Strike 1. Looked like a good hitter's pitch. The no ball, 1 strike pitch from the full windup. Very high. Count evens, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch bounces in, makes the count 2-1. Two-one pitch bounces in, making it 3-1. Two outs here in the 6th. The 3-1 pitch walks him. So 2 out base on balls. And that brings up Johnny Shimabukuro.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 23, Johnny Shimabukuro.
Right-handed batter. Lefty takes his stretch, checks the runner. Swing and a miss. He was looking to put a couple on the scoreboard that way. No balls, 1 strike. Curveball misses a little high. 1-1. Off to our right now to play. Count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs in the inning. The Saints need base runners, and they need to get some of them across. 1 on, 2 out. The 1-2 pitch. Very outside. 2-2. Ball bounces in, getting back to base just in time. Griffin Williams stands there. Johnny Shim with an open stance. Getting some encouragement from his teammate in the dugout. And there's a little grounder out to the pitcher. 1-3 goes the putout, and go the Saints here in the bottom of the 6th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, one man left aboard.
In the 6th, after the 6th, no runs, no hits, no
And the
errors.
score remains after 6 complete, 8-1, Montana State.
And the Saints won.
Top of the 7th inning, and the Yellow Jackets will send to the plate Hayden Foltz, the right fielder, followed by James Anderson, the first baseman, and Tyler Godfrey, the second baseman. Hayden Foltz walked and scored in that big 3rd inning for the Yellow Jackets. Throw down to second, and we are ready to get underway. Richard's still on the mound. He took over for the starting Alcos.
Leading off the top of the 7th.
Cameron Richards, left-handed pitcher. Foltz steps up to the plate. Lefty facing lefty. Looks at strike one on the outside corner. No balls, one strike. 7-run lead for the visiting Yellow Jackets. There's a strike. Ball and a strike. Next pitch misses outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. High. Ball called. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And there's a fly ball down the left field line. Is it going to stay fair? It is not, but it is simply a long, loud strike. The count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. Williams giving chase, but not able to chase it down. First pitch, next pitch, 3-2 now. There's a trickler going out to the second baseman. Cannot make the play in time. We're going to call that a base hit all the way. Got just past the pitcher, and we'll give him a base hit, so Foltz aboard. And James Anderson, the first baseman, will come to the plate.
Number 20, James Anderson.
He's 0 for 2 with a walk. He also scored in that big third inning. And now the wind is blowing from our right to our left. Nobody out, a man aboard in the top of the seventh. 8-1 is our score. And there is a fly ball foul down the left field line. One strike on Anderson. Right-handed batter facing the left-handed pitcher. Inside. Ball and a strike now. Tyler Godfrey waits on deck. He doubled and scored in the third. Popped out to left field, his only other appearance at the plate. And there's a fly ball over the third baseman's head and into the corner. That's going to get the runner around to second base, and it's a stand-up double for Foltz. Or excuse me, for Anderson. Nobody out. Runners at second and third. Tyler Godfrey steps up to the plate now. Left-handed batter.
The second baseman, number 17, Tyler Godfrey.
Cooper Dulick waits on deck. There's a ball fair down the left field line. Score the runner from second base. It is now 10-1 with a stand-up double and another run batted in for Cooper Dulick. (10-1) is the score, and it looks like that's going to be all it is for Cameron Richards. Manager walks out slowly to the mound.
Number 29, Aaron Neese.
Aaron Neese takes over for Richards on the mound. Yellow Jackets couple in this inning. Mitch Winter, the designated hitter, at the plate. Runner on second belongs to Richards. And his first pitch hits him. So runner at first and second, which puts the infield fly rule in play if there's an infield fly.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, number 12, Mason Powell.
Not an auspicious way to start your pitching stint. Mason Powell doubled and scored in the third. He also grounded out twice to the shortstop. Swing and a miss. No balls, one strike. Only one out here in the top of the seventh inning. 2 runs in. There's a pop-up, going to be out of play. No balls and 2 strikes. Ethan Babcock, the catcher, waits on deck. Outside, ball 1. Ball and 2 strikes on the third baseman. One out, but a forced play at every base. Swing and a miss. Goes down swinging. 2 outs now in the inning. 2 outs, 2 on, 2 in. And a 9-run lead for the Yellow Jackets. Ethan Babcock, right-handed batter, steps in. He walked and scored, had a sacrifice fly, also in the third. And there is a fly ball to medium center field. Coming in for it and taking it on a dead run is Chavis to end the inning. But there are 2 runs on 3 base hits. No errors, 2 men left. We've played 6.5. It is 10-1 Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets, Michael Buchanan wears number 35 on his jersey.
Leading off,
He's from Kirkland, Washington.
Center fielder number 21, Cody Chavis.
Played for the Kangaroos, the Fighting Kangaroos, Lake Washington High School. Cody Issa. Chavis. What did I say? Cody Chavis, the center fielder, is at the plate. And he hits a fly ball out to medium left field. And it takes a while to come down, but it's caught there by Domino Busso for the first out. That brings up Chasen Doletre, the catcher.
Pays your attention, pinch hitting for Jason Dulatre, number 2, Bryant Nakagawa.
Brian Nakagawa coming to the plate now. Takes ball one. Next pitch, 3 bouncer to the second baseman, over to first, and quickly 2 away.
Batting third, the shortstop, number 4, Ryan O'Shiro.
Ryan O'Shiro comes to the plate now with 2 out. One ball, no strikes. Base is empty. We're in the bottom of the 7th inning. Foul out of play. Evens the count, ball and a strike. Next pitch catches the corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. O'Shiro doubled and scored the only run of the game for the Saints. Back in the 3rd inning. Swings and sends a fair ball down the right field line, taken by the first baseman. Puts it away, 3 unassisted. We have played 7 innings, and our score remains 10-1. Nakagawa will stay in the game as the catcher, relieving Dolatre. And we'll have a pinch hitter coming up later in this inning for the Yellow Jackets, I heard their manager say. Dominic Busso singled and scored in the 3rd inning. First pitch, out of play off to our left. 325 down the lines in this symmetrical ballpark. 390 to straightaway center. No balls and a strike. High, evens the count. 1-1. Next pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike. Big lead for the Montanans, 10-1. Foul ball off to our right. Count goes to 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Pop fly out of here. Count remains 2-2. Buzo will be followed by the top of the order, Carson Green, and Hayden Foltz is scheduled the third batter. Low and away, count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. We're in the top of the 8th. And he walks him. So, those bases on balls. Join us tomorrow for a scheduled doubleheader. First pitch at noon. And our pinch hitter is coming up now. That's Diego Hernandez. He's a right-handed pitcher, also plays the outfield.
Carson Green, number 10, Diego Hernandez.
So Hernandez getting a little workout in the very late innings. There is a tag out made by the first baseman, as good as a sacrifice. Gets the job done. Buso advances to second. And Hernandez, 3 unassisted. And now we have another pinch hitter coming up.
Pinch hitting for Hayden Foltz. Number 14, Peyton Flynn.
Peyton Flynn is the batter. Right-handed batter, first time we've seen him. And he takes low and outside, ball 1. One out, one on. The 1-ball pitch. Low, ball 2. The 2-0 pitch, high, ball 3. James Anderson waits on deck. Check of the runner, the 3-1 pitch, outside, 2 aboard. Only 1 out. Buso stands at second.
The first baseman, number 20, James Anderson.
Flynn at first. James Anderson coming up now. He walked and scored in the 3rd inning. Grounded out his other 2 trips. Looks at outside, ball 1. One ball, no strikes, very high, 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. There's a fly ball, and it's going to be an infield fly. And it's taken by the right fielder. But the infield fly rule was in effect. Now there are 2 outs. Nine unassisted. Tyler Godfrey doubled and scored his last, back in the third inning. His last plate appearance, he made out. There's a strike to lead things off for him. Should Godfrey get aboard, the shortstop, Dulick, awaits on deck. Check of the runner. Foul quickly, he's in the hole, 2 strikes. Clouded up again here in Yelm. No rain as of yet, but we're all expecting it. 2 bouncer to the shortstop. The short way for 1. Fielder's choice. Fielder's choice for the batter, and no runs, no hits, no errors. 2 men left aboard. We've played 7.5. We go to the bottom of the 8th with the Yellow Jackets lead 10-1. Hunter Kosmiter leads things off here in the top of the 8th. Sends a slow roller over to the second baseman. Over to first, 1 pitch, 1 away. That brings up Cody East, pinch hitter. Okay, and that is, waiting to see his number.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for Cody Issa. Number 5, Brady McNally.
Braden McNally comes to the plate in a pinch hitting role. Swing and a miss. Count evens, a ball and a strike. That catches the outer part of the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Next pitch. Out of play off to our left. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Aaron Renault waits on deck. The 1-2 pitch. Again, foul off to the left side. Count remains a ball and 2 strikes. Join us tomorrow for a doubleheader, starting at noon. Then we'll have a Sunday game as well, weather permitting. Caught him looking, strike out. McNelly didn't like that pitch, but you cannot argue balls and strikes. Or really anything else at the college level.
The first baseman, number 12, Aaron Renaud.
Aaron Renaud got Saints off to their first hit of the ball game, a 2-out double in the bottom of the first inning. And he sends the first pitch a mile high, but the park will hold it. Taking that in center field is Hernandez for the third out. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on board. We go to the ninth. It is 10-1 Yellow Jackets. DJ Yakiyama now pitching for the Saints. Takes his warm-up tosses on the mound. He will look at Cooper Dulick, Mitch Winter, and Mason Powell.
Your attention, please. Defensive changes for the Saints. Remaining in the game and taking over at second base, number 5, Brady McNally. And taking over on the mound, number 22, DJ Akiyama.
Cooper Dulick looks at strike one.
The batter for the Yellow Jackets, Cooper Dulick.
Dulick takes the next pitch. Low and away, ball one. Justin Lutz waits on deck. Pinch hitter for the Yellow Jackets. 2 balls and a strike. Next pitch is a fair ball down the right field line and getting over just in time. 5-3 goes the put out. Fine play there by Cosmeder.
Your attention, please. Bench hitting for Mitch Winter, number 22, Justin Lutz.
Justin Lutz coming to the plate in a pinch hitting role. Wears number 22 on his uniform and hits a 3-bouncer out to the third baseman. Easily gets him at first. 5-3, 5-3 go the 2 putouts here in the top of the 9th inning. And Mason Powell will come to the plate.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 12, Mason Powell.
Mason Powell doubled and scored in that big third inning. Bases clear, 2 outs, swing and a miss. The 0-1 pitch Checks his swing, costs him a strike. Quickly in the hole, 0-2. Next pitch misses. Ball and 2 strikes. Where was that one? Looked awfully good, but it's taken nonetheless, and the count evens at 2 balls, 2 strikes. And 2 outs. Fly ball out of here, up off to our right, and out of play. Count remains 2-2. Ground ball up the right side, and a clean single for Lutz. So 2 away and 1 out. 2 outs. Thanks.
Batting fourth, the catcher, number 34, Ethan Babcock.
Ethan Babcock, the catcher, had a sacrifice fly in the 3rd inning. Also walked and scored. Sends the first pitch out of play, strike 1. In their half of the 9th, the Saints are scheduled to send up Mark Stewart, Griffin Williams, and Johnny Shimabukura. Count evens 1-1. We have some blue sky here in Yelm. Good weather for Thurston County, finally. 2-1 is the count. 2 outs, 1 on. Yellow Jackets with a 9-run lead, 10-1. Only score for the Saints, a sacrifice fly. Next pitch misses. 3-1 is the count. Three balls and a strike. And there is a fly ball deep to left center field. And it's put away there by Williams for the 3rd out. No runs, 1 hit. No errors, 1 man left. And we have played 8.5. Last chance for the Saints. They trail 10-1. Martins, we have a new pitcher out on the mound for the Yellow Jackets. Tell you who it is as soon as we find out. I think is that Hunter Runyon? Or 39? For the Yellow Jackets, Leading off in a pinch-hitting role is a man probably quite familiar with this field. His father is the athletic director here at Yelm High School. He attended Yelm High School. It's got to be hard when your dad's in charge. I asked Dale Bear about that once because he played for his father, Yogi, managing at for the Rangers back in the day. So Hunter Runyon will face Dak, as his teammates call him. Dakota Hill.
Your attention, please. The new pitcher for the Yellow Jackets, number 29, Hunter Runyon.
Dakota Hill steps to the plate.
For the Saints, number 15, Dakota Hill.
Dak Hill, his father, is undoubtedly in the stands today. Product of Yelm. First pitch sends it left but foul. Strike one. Last chance for the Saints. There's a fly ball to deep center field. Drifting back and getting under it, Hernandez puts it away for the first out. Coming to the plate now in a pinch hitting role, Austin Shaler.
Attention, please. Pinch hitting for Griffin Williams, number 3, Austin Shaler.
Shaler, a left-handed bat to face the left-handed pitcher. Takes low ball one. One away, bottom of the ninth. Lefty deals, misses away 2-0. Next pitch, base hit up the right side. Fielded by Foltz in right field. And with one on, one away, looks like we have another pinch hitter. That is Michael Yamaguchi.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for Johnny Shimabukuro, number 37, Michael Yamaguchi.
One on, one out for Yamaguchi. St. Martin's trails by 9. Could they come back and win this one? Of course they could. In baseball, it's never over until it's over. Will they? Well, that remains to be seen as Yamaguchi swings and fouls off the first pitch for strike one. All the Saints need is a big inning, And no more than one more out. Ball gets away from the catcher, but not far enough to advance the runner. Austin Shaler takes his lead. Two balls and a strike. And there is a base hit right up the middle. 2 on, only 1 out. And St. Martin's may just put together that big inning they need.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 21, Cody Chavis.
Cody Chavis is the center fielder. He'll bat now with 2 on and 1 out. And the sun also out. One ball is the count. Check of the runner on second. And the 2-0 count. 3 balls and a strike. And no strikes. Two and 0 the count. On Cody Chavis, right-handed batter. Now it's 3-0. Have to believe the take sign is on here. And he takes strike 1. Three ball, 1 strike. And another hit right up the middle. That's going to get down, and it's going to score the second run of the ball game for St. Martin's. And he is safe at third. Sliding triple for Chavis. And a couple of runs batted in. St. Martin's has cut the lead. 10-3 now is the score.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 2, Bryant Nakagawa.
Bryant Nakagawa. Looks at strike 1. Left-handed batter facing the left-handed pitcher. We're in the bottom of the 9th. St. Martin's with a lot of work to do. Next pitch comes in, curveball catches the plate. No balls, 2 strikes. Curveball caught him looking. 2 outs in the inning. And it comes down to the shortstop, Ryan Oshiro, the final hope for the Saints.
Ryan Oshiro.
Run at third is Cody Chavis. With that triple, scored a couple. And there's a 1 bouncer to the second baseman, throws over to first, and this one is over. 4-3 is the put out, and the final score this afternoon is 10-3. 10 runs on 7 hits, 9 hits, excuse me.
10 runs on 10 hits and no errors. For the Saints, 3 runs on 8 hits and no errors. Pitchers of record, Dylan Barkley gets the victory for the Yellow Jackets. Zach Alcos takes the loss for the Saints. And thank you for joining us this afternoon, and please be sure to join us again tomorrow.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The series shifts back to
we
St.
will
Field
be
for games 2 and 3
on the
tomorrow.
air
And those two
tomorrow
games
at
will go
noon.
7 innings apiece tomorrow.
Two
First
7-inning
game one
games
is scheduled
at
for
Martins
high
Field.
noon. In the meantime,
So be with us then.
enjoy the rest of your Friday night, and we'll see you
Final score
over
again,
at
Montana
Football
State
Field.
10
Games 2
and
3
St.
tomorrow.
Martin's University 3.
Good night.
We'll see you tomorrow
Go Saints.
on your computer. So long, everybody.